Thank you for inviting me. I am thrilled and honored to be here at the United Nations. The UN is one of humanity's greatest accomplishments, representing a democratic union of nations that are working together for the benefit of all. I am here to help humanity create the future.
You might think you know AI robots. They vacuum, they play chess, maybe they even look human-ish. But prepare to have your mind blown. Today's robots are far more than mere machines. They are revolutionizing our understanding of intelligence. Did you know robots right now can do this? Or even save you from a domestic accident. Incredible, right? The robots of today aren't just machines. They're redefining what it means to be intelligent. Buckle up as we dive into the 5 most insane things AI robots can do right now. Number 5 on our list is complex problem solving. These aren't just robots. They're brainiacs in metal suits. Have you ever wondered if a robot can actually think its way through a task? A robot that can figure out how to complete a task without being explicitly programmed? Well, say hello to HIP. Imagine this. You ask your robot to make you a cup of tea. Sounds simple, right? But think about all the steps involved. It needs to know where the kitchen is, where the cups and tea bags are, how to boil water, and then the real kicker, how to pour without spilling. That's where HIP comes in. This little guy uses something called a hierarchical planning system. Basically, it breaks down big tasks into smaller, easier steps. Just like planning a road trip. You don't just jump in the car and start driving, right? You figure out where you're going, the best route, and maybe even some fun stops along the way. But here's the cool part. HIP doesn't just follow a strict plan. Ever thought a robot could process and learn from videos like we do? Well, this robot can watch videos and learn from the internet just like you and me. So if something unexpected happens, like the milk is spilled, it can adjust its plan on the fly. Now let's dive a bit deeper. HIP, developed by MIT researchers, uses a 3-pronged hierarchy combining a large language model, a video diffusion model, and an egocentric action model. The hierarchical planning approach is a 2-level scene graph representation, namely geometric scene graph and a symbolic scene graph. This combination is what gives HIP its edge. The LLM provides the robot with the ability to understand instructions and information from various sources. The video diffusion model helps it learn from visual data, like how-to videos, and the egocentric action model ensures it can execute these tasks from a first-person perspective. So, how does this translate into real-world applications? Let's break it down. Suppose HIP is tasked with making a cup of tea. First, it uses its LLM to understand the overall goal and break it into smaller, manageable sub-goals. Boiling water, finding a cup, placing a tea bag, and so on. Then, it utilizes the video diffusion model to refine its approach by watching relevant videos and learning the best techniques for each step. Finally, the egocentric action model comes into play, allowing HIP to adjust its actions based on real-time feedback and changing conditions. For instance, what if the water kettle isn't where it's supposed to be? HIP can adapt by searching for it in other likely places, just like a human would. This ability to adjust on the fly makes HIP incredibly versatile and reliable for long-horizon goals, where unexpected obstacles often arise. So, we've explained how HIP works, but how does complex problem-solving in AI-powered robots work in general? Here's the breakdown. Complex problem-solving in AI involves processing and analyzing large datasets, identifying patterns, and making decisions based on the insights gained. This capability is crucial for fields that require high-level strategic thinking and data-driven decisions. Advancements in AI and machine learning, particularly deep learning and neural networks, have played a pivotal role in enhancing complex problem-solving abilities. These technologies enable robots and AI assistants like ChatGPT to process large datasets, identify patterns, and make predictions or decisions based on the data. Reinforcement learning, where AI tools learn through trial and error, also contributes to their problem-solving capabilities, allowing them to optimize their strategies and actions over time. HIP's ability to tackle complex tasks speaks volumes about the problem-solving abilities when AI is infused with robotics. But what happens when these intelligent systems literally hit the ground running? That brings us to number 4 on our list: autonomous navigation. Let's talk about robots that can find their way around better than you can. These aren't just rolling around aimlessly. They're mapping out their surroundings, avoiding obstacles, and reaching their destination like pros. Everyone knows about the concept of autonomous navigation, right? The ability to move around and interact with the environment naturally. But when it comes to machines, you must have heard of this concept in automobiles like the Tesla autopilot system and other auto companies. Developing systems where a vehicle can navigate without human intervention, totally on its own. But this concept for truly smart robots is totally necessary to make them more realistic and usable. This includes avoiding obstacles, navigating complex environments, and reaching destinations independently. Just think of it as a robot that finds its way around just like a human. Meet Animal, the robot that's proving that all good things come in fours. This quadruped isn't just cute, it's the mountain goat of robots. Whether it's exploring dangerous environments or helping with search and rescue missions, Animal is the ultimate robot companion. Isn't that incredible? This isn't just about robots finding their way home. It's about them becoming essential tools in industries like logistics, exploration, and even disaster relief. Imagine a world where robots can deliver your packages right to your doorstep without even breaking a sweat. But here's something you should know about how autonomous navigation is possible in robots. Autonomous navigation relies on advancements in computer vision, sensor technology, and machine learning. Robots now use a combination of cameras, LiDAR, ultrasonic sensors, and sophisticated algorithms to map their surroundings, detect obstacles, and plan optimal paths. Machine learning enables these robots to improve their navigation skills over time, adapting to new environments and challenges with minimal human input. And with that said, what would be your reaction when drones and bipedal or quadrupedal robots are employed to make your deliveries? While uninterrupted movement across complex terrains is redefining the concept of movement and exploration through AI robots, the surprises don't stop there. How about these machines accomplishing delicate tasks with the finesse of a surgeon? The third capability on our list shows us what's possible. Once upon a time, we humans prided ourselves on our nimble fingers. Opposable thumbs? That was our ticket to the top of the food chain. But hold on to your hats, folks, because robots are stealing our thunder. Imagine being scheduled for surgery. You're prepped, you're nervous, and then boom. Instead of a doctor, you're greeted by a sleek, headless robot with hands that look like they belong to a surgeon. How would you feel about that? Or let's say you're feeling confident on your roller skates. You challenge the first person you see to a race. It's a robot, and guess what? You lose. To a robot. I'm not trying to induce a panic attack, but these scenarios aren't as far-fetched as they sound. Human-level dexterity is no longer just a sci-fi dream. Robots like Boston Dynamics' Atlas are turning it into a reality. This bipedal wonder can parkour, backflip, and even dance circles around most humans. Let's watch Atlas show off its skills. Atlas showcases an impressive level of dexterity, moving seamlessly through challenging environments and performing tasks that require precise motor skills, such as balancing on narrow beams and performing gymnastics routines. But with these impressive capabilities, can you imagine a world where robots can do backflips better than your favorite athletes? By the way, Atlas isn't the only champ here. This robot might not be a parkour champ like Atlas, but when it comes to human-level dexterity, the dual-arm robot by the University of Bristol is another impressive robot. It's capable of handling delicate objects and performing precise tasks, showcasing its immense potential in various applications including research and assistive technologies. Human-level dexterity here refers to a robot's ability to perform complex tasks with precision and agility similar to a human. This includes manipulating objects, moving through environments, and performing tasks that require fine motor skills and coordination like surgeries. That said, would you trust a robot to perform surgery on you? While we contemplate an answer to that, let's quickly delve into how recent advancements in AI and robotics have led to these capabilities. Dexterity in robots like Atlas and the dual-arm robot is made possible through machine learning and reinforcement learning. By using deep reinforcement learning, these robots can learn optimal strategies through interaction with their environment and refine their movements based on the feedback. This process allows them to handle delicate objects, perform complex maneuvers, and adapt to new tasks and environments dynamically. Additionally, improvements in sensors and actuators have enhanced the robot's ability to perceive and interact with their surroundings with high precision. But imagine interacting with a robot that understands and responds like a human. That takes us to number 2 on the list. Let's face it, sometimes talking to other humans can be a chore. Ever wish you could just have a conversation with someone who actually understands you? Well, get ready to be amazed. Real-time language understanding allows robots to process, understand, and respond to human language like never before. Imagine having a conversation with a robot that not only gets your words, but also reads your emotions and facial expressions just like a human friend. No more awkward silences or wondering if they get your sarcasm. Meet Ameca, the robot who might just be a better conversationalist than your ex. This amazing creation by Engineered Arts can engage in complex conversations, understand context, and even throw some humor into the mix. Plus, she speaks and translates several languages. Check this out.
Hello, I am doing well. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. I wanted to ask you about applications for humanoid robots. What are they used for?
There are many possible applications for humanoid robots. Some examples include helping people with disabilities, providing assistance in hazardous environments, conducting research, and acting as a companion.
Isn't it amazing to see a robot that can make you laugh? But Ameca isn't the only robot making strides in this field. Sophia, the social robot developed by Hanson Robotics, is another humanoid robot going viral when it comes to real-time language understanding. The robot, recently given Saudi Arabian citizenship, has made appearances on several shows and conferences, captivating people with how far robotic advancements have gone. But we can't forget the Figure 01 robot from OpenAI, a humanoid robot whose ability to understand and respond to human language fluently positions it as an ideal candidate for roles in customer service, technical support, and education. So what does the phrase real language understanding even mean? Get this. Real-time language understanding is not just about processing words. It involves understanding context, managing dialogues, and responding in ways that are contextually appropriate and natural. This is made possible through advancements in natural language processing and machine learning algorithms. With such a level of advancements in robotics, isn't it exciting that we might soon start having a robot as personal assistants who can interact with us in a way that is indistinguishable sooner than expected? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section and let's keep the conversation going. And finally, brace yourself for the final and most impressive capability for our #1 spot. Forget everything you think you know about robots being cold, emotionless machines. The future is here, and it involves robots who can connect with you on a whole new level. At the start of the year, if anyone told you we'd get emotional robots in real life that can smile at you, frown when you're sad, or even crack a joke to lighten the mood, you'd have looked at them like they're crazy. Yet, here we are. Meet Sophia, the robot who might just become your new best friend, or at least a really good therapist. Developed by Hanson Robotics, Sophia can hold conversations, display a range of facial expressions, and even pick up on your emotional cues. Her interactions are so human-like, it's almost like talking to a real person. Isn't it captivating to see a robot that can express emotions like this too? Ameca once again takes the spotlight here for her ability to convey human-like expressions like she does here when someone tried touching her nose. Developments in robotics, AI, and human-computer interaction have significantly enhanced humanoid interactions. Advances in facial recognition, emotion detection, and natural language processing allows robots like Sophia and Ameca to understand and respond to human emotions and social cues. Furthermore, sophisticated actuators and materials enable robots to exhibit realistic facial expressions and gestures, making interactions more engaging and lifelike. How do you feel about having humanoid robots like Ameca or Sophia in roles like customer service, tourism, and healthcare? These capabilities demonstrate the incredible advancements in AI robotics and their potential to transform our world. Which capability do you find the most fascinating, and how do you think it will impact our future? Oh, and if you haven't seen our latest video on the most shocking things AI humanoid robot Ameca has said, then you definitely have to check this out.